Men of Reddit, what is love? When you feel like you're home. When you know that the other person deserves the best and you want to be that. Love is not giving up when things get difficult. Love is investing your time in someone. Giving someone the power to destroy you and trusting them not to. Here is an exact definition courtesy of Lazarus Long as told by Robert Heinlein. Love, when another's happiness is essential for your own. Baby, don't hurt me. I'm getting a divorce, but I still love my wife. Not in love, the want of divorce is mutual, but I still hope she finds happiness and peace in her life. She's the mother of my children after all. Well, it's a feedback loop. The two of you should be constantly reciprocating affection, appreciation, and services. Sex isn't a service, by the way. That's supposed to be affection at its highest form. Putting your partner before yourself and taking satisfaction in the knowledge they know they can depend on you in any given situation. But there are so many different kinds of love. I love my dog for his innocence. I love my wife for about 20 different reasons. I gotta go to work now. It's a 4-letter word you can use in various ways that are mostly positive. I, gay male, 48, used to work with a lot of couples from places like India and Pakistan where arranged marriages were the norm. And they seemed like some of the happiest, most functional marriages I'd ever seen. After about a decade of that pattern, I started asking them if they thought that might be true. And if so, why? The answer I got over and over again was, to us, love is a decision rather than a feeling. They would make a conscious decision to foster, create, and tend love rather than hope to fall into it with the right person. And eventually those decisions and actions led to the feelings. I really took that to heart and it has changed my life. I make mindful decisions every day to be loving toward my husband. And I ask for the same in return. You could say that it's our contract. And those decisions, stacked up, led me to naturally fall in love over and over again. And they help when the feelings of love seem diminished because of some tiff or stress. Right now, my husband's work is unbelievably short-staffed. He's a psychiatrist, so he is working crazy hours. This mindset has helped tremendously during this stressful time. It's hard to feel neglected or resentful when he's making sure every day to do something loving, even when he's barely got any energy left. And on my end, it really helps me not get into resentment about the extra work I have to do for our household. Because those extra little things are made much more pleasant if done in the mindset of a loving act rather than an obligation. Love is where need and want perfectly meet. Love is what makes you realize life is beautiful, and not always so indifferent and cruel. True love makes no sense at all, but sets everything right. I read a poem a while back called A Bookmark Near the End by Julia Nicole Camp. He loves history. He wanted to write a biography of John Quincy Adams. I, shamefully, knew almost nothing about John Quincy Adams. So I went online and bought every biography of him I could find. One day, he called me, claiming that we wouldn't work out long term. He said he loved me but that we had different interests. What does love mean to you? I said, that's an impossible question, he replied. I, however, find love to be quite simple. Love is the stack of biographies on my nightstand with a bookmark near the end. So love is not a thing of mind. It is only when the mind is really quiet, when it is no longer expecting, asking, demanding, seeking, possessing, being jealous, fearful, anxious, when the mind is really silent. Only then is there a possibility of love. J. Krishnamurti. Love is when I'm going to bed and my daughter is making big sad face because she can't be in here while I'm sleeping, but I bring her in here anyways while she eats a honey bun and watches cartoons and makes it a point to lean on me while she does it. The feeling of not having to lie about anything ever again. Trust, vulnerability, intimacy in its many forms and connection in its many forms. I've always believed love is that feeling after the honeymoon phase where you see that person with all their flaws but choose to be with them regardless. Obviously, if you can't handle their flaws, don't be with them. Shrek is life. Love is deeper than how you feel at any moment. Love makes you feel the complete opposite of ugly, for the record is not beautiful. It's safe. Unconditionally loving somebody for who they are. Being able to open up and talk about absolutely anything without fear of being judged. Not giving up on them when things get difficult. Working through problems together. Your problems are my problems and vice versa. Being able to always brighten their day. Being able to make them smile and laugh uncontrollably. Always being there for support without fail. Reassuring them that they will always have you if they need you, and that if you aren't doing fine, then they'll be there to support you. Unconditionally.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.